At an ET fan convention, whispers of a mysterious deleted scene take center stage. A former crew member claims Spielberg abruptly halted production one day during a pivotal sequence where ET demonstrates his telepathic powers. It was strange, he recounts. There was this shift in the air. The scene allegedly featured an interaction between ET and a government agent, showcasing powers not seen in the final cut. Despite his non-disclosure agreement, the crew member insists something extraordinary occurred, leaving everyone shaken. As this tale spreads online, fan communities ignite with speculation, determined to uncover what really happened. Years later, during a retrospective interview about his career, Steven Spielberg adds fuel to the rumors. Reflecting on E.T., he says, "There were moments we filmed that held an energy I wasn't prepared for, almost too intense for a family movie." Fans dissect his words, believing they hint at the infamous lost scene. Spielberg avoids further elaboration, but this cryptic statement becomes a rallying cry for those obsessed with the film's secrets. Internet sleuths analyze every behind-the-scenes photo and production log, zeroing in on gaps in the shooting schedule. Spielberg's longtime editor even recalls an unusually lengthy session spent reviewing footage that never made it to post-production. Steve was particular about that day's dailies, she shares in a podcast. "We debated whether they fit the story, but ultimately the decision came down to him. Was it a creative choice or something more?" Fans begin organizing petitions, demanding the studio release any remaining unused footage. At Universal Studios, a routine inventory check leads to an intriguing discovery. A dusty storage box labeled ET Deleted Scene, Agent Interaction, is cataloged by an archivist. Excited by the potential find, they make notes in the database. However, within days, the box mysteriously disappears. Studio executives claim ignorance, while employees exchange hushed whispers about the footage's contents. An anonymous source comes forward, alleging the box contained reels of film, showing an extended interaction between ET and a government agent. It was a dialogue-heavy scene, as the source claims. ET communicates telepathically, and the agent's reaction is unsettling. The footage supposedly captures emotional depth unlike anything in the final cut, challenging audiences to view the extraterrestrial as more than a visitor. Online forums erupt as fans share screenshots of the archivist's logs, fueling conspiracy theories. Some suggest the footage was suppressed due to its controversial themes, while others believe it offers evidence of Spielberg's deeper intentions. A retired cinematographer from E.T. breaks decades of silence during a live podcast, describing the day the alleged scene was filmed. Spielberg called for absolute quiet on set, he recalls. The atmosphere was tense, almost reverent. He details how E.T., controlled by puppeteers, seemed to react autonomously during the scene. It was as if the character had a life of its own, he says, his voice tinged with awe. The scene, according to the cinematographer, featured E.T. confronting a government agent who begins questioning humanity's morals. It was heavy stuff for a family movie, he admits. Spielberg reportedly ordered the reel sealed immediately after shooting, calling the moment too potent for audiences. Listeners are captivated, and theories explode across social media. Was the scene cut because it deviated from the film's tone, or because it revealed something deeper? Enthusiasts start pooling resources, hoping to track down Spielberg or Universal Studios for answers. Years later, a collector at an estate sale stumbles upon a worn VHS tape marked E.T. Outtakes. The tape, sold alongside vintage movie props, contains behind-the-scenes footage. Buried within it is a minute-long sequence showing E.T. and the government agent in what appears to be the rumored interaction. The scene is grainy but impactful. E.T. silently stares at the agent, who begins to tremble, muttering fragmented sentences about guilt and human responsibility. The intensity of the moment is undeniable as E.T.'s glowing heart pulses in rhythm with the agent's voice. The collector uploads the clip online, and within hours it goes viral. Fans analyze every frame, debating whether it's authentic or an elaborate hoax. Universal Studios issues a statement, neither confirming nor denying its legitimacy. Spielberg, when asked, merely smiles and says, "Sometimes mysteries are better left unsolved." The ambiguity only deepens the intrigue, cementing the scene's place in cinematic lore. Under pressure from fan campaigns, Spielberg addresses the rumors during a special anniversary panel for E.T. Yes, there was a scene we shot that didn't make it, he admits. But it wasn't about controversy, it was about the story. It felt too existential for what we were creating. He describes the scene as an experiment, exploring themes of interconnection and morality. E.T. wasn't just a visitor. Spielberg continues, he was a mirror, reflecting the best and worst in us. However, he confirms that the footage is unlikely to resurface, citing its incompleteness and tonal divergence. Despite his explanation, fans remain unconvinced. Why film something so profound only to bury it? One attendee questions. Spielberg responds cryptically, some stories are meant to stay unfinished. His response sparks debate, with some interpreting it as an artistic choice and others as evidence of external pressure. The mystery surrounding the scene only grows, ensuring its enduring legacy. The lost scene becomes a cultural phenomenon, inspiring fan art, documentaries, and even academic essays. Scholars analyze its themes, arguing it offers a deeper understanding of Spielberg's vision. E.T. was always about connection, one professor writes. The scene amplifies that message, challenging us to confront our shared humanity. Fan conventions host panels dedicated to the lost footage, featuring experts who dissect its implications. Filmmakers cite the mystery as a reminder of cinema's power to evoke curiosity and wonder. Some even speculate the scene's exclusion was a deliberate marketing strategy designed to fuel intrigue for decades. The phenomenon breathes new life into E.T., with audiences revisiting the film through the lens of the rumored footage. While the scene itself remains elusive, its impact is undeniable. For many, the mystery is as captivating as the film itself, proving that unanswered questions often hold the most power. Decades after E.T.'s release, the lost scene remains an enigma. Despite fan efforts, no complete footage has surfaced, and Spielberg maintains his stance that some stories are best left untold. However, the mystery continues to inspire generations of movie lovers, adding a layer of mystique to an already beloved classic. Collectors and archivists occasionally claim to have found fragments of the footage, but these claims rarely withstand scrutiny. The intrigue, however, keeps the film in public discourse, ensuring its legacy remains vibrant. Critics argue the mystery itself has become part of E.T.'s appeal, enhancing its status as a cultural touchstone. Ultimately, the lost scene serves as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. Whether or not it ever sees the light of day, its impact on fans and the film industry is undeniable. The mystery reminds us that cinema is as much about what's left unseen as what's shown, leaving room for imagination to fill the gaps. E.T. isn't just a film. It's a phenomenon that continues to captivate hearts worldwide. The mystery of the lost scene adds depth to its legacy, reminding us that great stories often leave us with questions as much as answers. As fans, we're drawn to the unknown, finding magic in the spaces between the frames. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more untold tales from Hollywood's golden age. Let's continue to explore the mysteries and marvels that make cinema timeless. Join the conversation below. What do you think about E.T.'s lost scene?